At long last, you have finally come.
This is him. This is actually him. I'm in your service, my lord.
Enough formality, Zephyrdalis. I've seen your work, and I'm quite impressed.
Wow. Really?
Your father would be proud.
I'm honored, Nicodemus.
As much as I adore the hospitality, we really have much to discuss.
Of course. This way.
So, you're the one. The one I was meant to see. You've been watching me all this time.
You are as correct as ever, Mack.
I trained with you almost every night when I became a teen. But you never told me who you really were. Why?
I had to remain inconspicuous in order to prevent a fate that you could not escape otherwise.
What fate?
By what circumstances have you brought him here?
The balance has begun to shift again. I'm sure you have felt it. And I know why.
Do pray to tell.
Nicodemus. She's back. The Queen of Death has returned.
So, she reveals herself at last. But why?
Who is she? Who is the perpetrator who killed my High Mage?
Her name is Necrovana, the fallen goddess of death, and the former queen of the underworld.
What? That wasn't a witch I was fighting. She was a fallen goddess. It makes too much sense. The power, her strength. She's the one who sent those necromancers after us.
Of course she did. Necrovana's return signifies a grave threat to the balance of our world. Her motives have remained a mystery, but her resurgence bodes ill for both the realms of the living and the realms beyond.
That can't mean anything good. Especially if the Necro-Elementi does exist. According to Mack, they carried elemental abilities that wielded the fundamental elements of nature like it was nothing.
Yeah. We haven't faced any undead like this before. Let alone any undead, at least for over a century. Nicodemus, what are they?
They are Amans, elemental half-spirits created before the first age of magic, as guardians to the forces of nature. They exemplified elemental magic at its finest.
What happened to them?
These four, I cannot say for sure. The rest of their kind? Not many of them exist now. Many of them were killed by a powerful demigoddess wielding the dark arts, who have since then been exiled by the gods.
Wow. And Necrovana manipulated these ones into her service.
Logic would dictate that as the most likely reason.
They didn't deserve to go out like this. They didn't deserve to die like this. Necrovana is going to pay for that. Whatever trials you need me to face, I am ready.
Very well then. If that is what you wish, we shall begin preparation. Today, we will see just exactly what you are capable of.
Yes, Master.
Then, let us begin. Again.
Right.
Clearly your divine perception is at work. But why wasn't it before?
Is the god of knowledge asking me trivial questions?
You lost focus again. An easy way to get killed or attacked. I understand now. You're not entirely in the heart of battle. You didn't just come here to learn more about who you are. You came here because you want to kill Necrovana.
Of course I do!
Why?
Because she killed Callum! I will do whatever it takes to stop her, no matter what. No one else will suffer at her hands again!
Mack! Stop!
This ambition, I have not seen it for many years. Since her, this will not go on. Your blind rage will only lead you astray. Necrovana would have you killed easily if she were to encounter you right now. And I will not let that stand. We are done today.
You okay, Mack?
No. Leave me be.
You've come to comment, my old acolyte.
You know as much as I do that Mack's determination is both his strength and his vulnerability. The anger he felt toward Necrovana and the pain from losing Callum. could also lead him down a dangerous path.
Indeed, Hazelbeard. Such potent emotions can fuel great deeds, but they can also cloud judgment and steer one toward darkness. We've seen it happen before, even in those with the best intentions. I worry that eventually, history will repeat itself. I promised Adesa on the day of his birth that I would protect him however possible.
Aye, then why make the same mistakes? You need him to see he is nothing like her, and help him understand what really happened.
How might you suggest I do that?
He needs to understand the gravity of the situation, the dangers that lie ahead, and the darkness that could take hold of one's heart. But he also needs to know that his own choices and actions define who he is, not the mistakes of the past. Tell him the truth about Necrovana, about what she did that got her banished in the first place, so he may learn from her mistakes.
I understand. Very logical and clever of you, Hazelbeard. You are right. He remains young, and his heart is full of hope. I don't want to extinguish that light. I will go and tell him the truth.
Everything okay, Hazelbeard? Where's he going?
To mend a bond, and to fix what went wrong.
Look, I may not be who you asked for, but I don't know any other way to go about this. Isn't this my purpose? To purge this world of evil?
Not out of the anger in your heart. As powerful as you may be, You are only half an elder god. Your human side grieves for Callum. Even now.
What gave you that idea?
Mack, while you were in the wrong, I too have wronged you. Truth to you, I too almost became a slave to anger, to fear. I feared you would lose yourself, just as Necrovana did.
You say I'm like Necrovana. Why?
Because even she tried to achieve results that were beyond her capability. Some centuries ago, the realm faced one of the greatest wars ever fought in history. A battle between life and death. A powerful demon lord gave his power to a vampire some centuries ago, and his plan was foiled by a very powerful paladin, one who gave her oath to the stars. The results of the war was so devastating that the gods themselves came to meet. I was the head advisor of the gods. Now that we understand the scope of the damage, how do we propose to heal the world?
Perhaps I can simply provide healing to those who have suffered most on the winning side.
Wounds can be reopened in time, Nadia. Even as a goddess of healing, your power would only be a temporary solution. Perhaps it is why you rank lower, even as a goddess of this council. I exist to provide darkness when there is too much light. Silence, Oblivion! No need for your degrading attitude or boastfulness. While I do not appreciate the self-indulgence expressed by Oblivion's words, he may be right. However, that does not mean it cannot be done, as it would have little consequence. Therefore, I will make an exception for it. Anyone else?
I think it's quite simple, Nicodemus.
I assume you have a probable solution, Necrovana?
Why, yes. Life and death are two opposites that just can't seem to stay separate from each other forever. If you seek to eliminate casualty and excessive damage, why not try combining the two? The Elder Gods gave us these realms to do what we please, so perhaps our best chance is to not eliminate the war between the realms by changing the minds of our beloved subjects. We combine the realms.
That's absurd!
Perhaps it is not a bad idea.
You will not adhere to such genocidal suggestions, Oblivion. You would end up just like your father, or perhaps your daughter.
You dare? Silence, the both of you! What you suggest cannot be done. We don't know the probability of it working, and we do not possess the capability to do such things.
With enough souls, I can.
Calm your ambition, Necrovana. You were created for the purpose of guiding those who have faced damnation and fallen to death, so that they may rest, guarded by your fellow demons. This is beyond our purpose.
You dare speak of my ambition? You are too afraid to push yourself past your own purpose. We were created by the minor inventations, the very concepts ruled by the Elder Gods. Tenebrosis was the only one to have seen what such power could do.
If you threaten the balance, then there is no place for you among us. You are too dangerous to be allowed to rule your realm, let alone remain a goddess. You will be exiled to the earth, stripped of your godhood, so that you will never enact your plan on this realm. Your power will instead be passed down to another. Nicodemus, you must not do this. Do you wish to share her fate? Then remain still.
You will regret this! Do you think age can kill me? I will have my revenge, even if I have to take this entire world down with me.
How unfortunate to see. You are wrong.
No! Please! No!
Necrovana's ambition. It
Corrupted her beyond saving. Just as your father was. Your mother and I thought that forbidding her to enter her realm and subjecting her to the Earth realm would teach her to respect life as it was. But it seems we were wrong. As a result of our actions, perhaps she seeks to steal souls in order to regain her power.
I think I understand now. My anger? My grief? I've been letting it guide me this whole time.
You have potential, Mack. A heart as golden as your mother's. But your approach has been fueled by anger and vengeance. Not unlike Necrovana's. I fear that if you continue down this path, you might lose yourself, as she did.
I've been feeling helpless since the day she killed Callum. When he died, I lost a part of myself. If I lost Rebecca, Hazelbeard, Zephyr, all of them, I wouldn't know what to do. I would be lost. And alone. I don't want what happened that day to happen again.
I know this pain, Mack. And I understand the weight it carries. But remember, you are not alone. You have people who care about you, who have stood by your side. They have suffered as much from Callum's loss as you have. But your love for this world, from those close to you, gives you the strength to fight.
They've always looked out for me. Even Callum. He knew the reaches of Mason's influence, and saw how it affected me and Evelina. Affected me and Rebecca's friendship. She was the only friend I ever had. Even as a kid. Since then, she's just been a part of my life. I feel this way about her that I can't seem to describe.
As I have told you, your quest for improvement was fueled by anger and a thirst for vengeance. I fear that if you continue down this path, you might lose your humanity.
Then how can I avoid it?
The first step is acknowledging your emotions without letting them control you. Grief, anger, and even the desire for justice can be a powerful motivator. But they need to be channeled with wisdom and restraint. You must find a purpose that goes beyond vengeance, one that honors your heritage and the values you hold dear.
And just what is that purpose?
You are a child of both the mortal world and the divine realm. Your unique nature gives you the potential to bridge gaps, to bring understanding between different beings. You can be a force for unity, for justice, and for change. Seek to protect the innocent, not to just avenge the fallen.
You're right, Nicodemus. I've been so focused on revenge that I've lost sight of what really matters. I can't let myself become like Necrovana. I'm ready to try again.
Then, Let us begin again. Ready?
Ready.
We'd best be heading back now so that we may continue to fight against Necrovana. You should come with us as well, Nicodemus.
Perhaps I will. However, I cannot just yet.
Look, we don't know anything about how to kill a fallen goddess. You're the only one who can help us.
You must pursue this path on your own, Mack. However, now that you know the truth of my existence, and that we have finally come to truly meet, I will help whenever it is truly necessary.
We thank you. For everything.
I thank you for your faithfulness. However, it was not merely me who helped. Had it not been for your stride to complete your grandfather's invention, Necrovana may have been many steps closer to victory.
My grandfather sought to bring Terra Nova innovation. I just wanted to continue his mission. But not just as an engineer, but as a monk as well.
And you have honored your grandfather's memory well. For this, I grant thee a blessing upon your staff. Now you should be able to better control the winds in Terra Nova's favor.
Thank you, Nicodemus. I promise to use this newfound strength to protect our world and fight against Necrovana's darkness.
I have faith in you, young one. Remember, the wind is a force of change and renewal. As you wield this power, be mindful of the balance it represents. Let it guide you in your journey.
I never thanked you for helping me see the error of my anger.
Though you have realized this, Your journey has only just begun, and this will not be the last you see of me. I made a promise to your mother, one I cannot break. For you indeed may be the bridge between the mortal and divine worlds. Now go, before it is already too late.
Goodbye, Nicodemus.
Odessa, if you can hear me, he will be the bridge that not only unites our worlds together, but his peoples, as a symbol of virtue. The path ahead is uncertain, and the burdens these young souls carry are heavy, but they have the potential to bring about change, to restore the balance that has been disrupted. I must trust in their abilities and the guidance I've provided. Mark my word, I will not fail you.
Alright. Just where I left it.
Come on, guys. Let's go home.
I told you, I don't deserve to be in here. I am your king!
Not anymore.
You knew this was coming. You treated your family very poorly and destroyed our kingdom from the inside.
Please, leave us be.
Yes, ma'am.
Captain Jordan Castillo. You and your father shame the same pity, emotion, compassion. Do you think keeping me here will serve the kingdom justice?
No, but I'm counting on it.
Huh? You sound different. You don't seem like the Jordan I remember.
That's probably because I'm not Jordan.
You? You did this?
Kill your high mage? Yes. Send those Amon necromancers? Yes. But the kingdom? You did all this on your own, and it played right into my hands.
What are you talking about?
Your soul. It's just full of darkness. Of corruption. It's the exact kind of soul that I need.
No!
The last step is complete. Now the key shall be crafted and the underworld will be mine once more.